I was just so tired all the time. You might think like, oh, you're in high school, you're in college, whatever, you're doing all these things, everybody's tired. But no, not to the point where like, I mean, I used to just fall asleep. I would almost fall asleep while I was driving, while I was in class. And when I was in our dorm room, we lived together in college, I would just fall asleep. And I had no control over that.
When you said the driving thing, I kind of forgot. You've called me a few times and you'll be like, "Can I talk? Like I'm driving, I don't want to fall asleep." And at the time, I was just like, "Geez, just like you know what I mean? Like, yeah, but just stay awake. Like, what do you mean? You think you might fall asleep? You're driving." Like, I've never had to like call or do something. Even if I'm tired, I can just choose to stay awake if I have to. Falling asleep right now isn't really an option for me. Like, I'm going to stay awake. Whereas you're like, yeah, like I don't know.
When I'm not feeling well, like I can't stand up, I can't get out of bed. I just sleep all the time. And one time I was just sitting in a chair and I bent over to grab water, my water bottle, and I just fell asleep. I was too tired to sit back up.
Wait, was I there for that?
I think so.
I feel like I do remember that. Like you just like hunched over sleeping.
Yeah. That was probably like my worst. That was like in my worst times. And I could be asleep for 15 minutes, an hour, any amount of time.
Yeah, see, that like something that would never ever happen to me.
And it's not like I wasn't sleeping. I was getting like 9 hours of sleep every night.
Yeah, it's not like you were like you know what I mean, like exhausted and you just like fall asleep. You were properly sleeping.
I would go to class for like 50 minutes, okay? Like a just a short college class. And I'd come back and be like, I have to lay in my bed right now. I cannot do a thing. It'd be like the middle of the afternoon. And I was like, I can't do anything the rest of this day. Like I'm exhausted.
Like I have like weeks, like you know what I mean, where I feel exhausted and it's like even that for me, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I cannot deal with being tired, and it might be 7 days I feel that way. Whereas you, it's like just every day.